guitar will play it.
Performed with a traditional Austrian brass band.
I know.
So do you like those opportunities to experiment with local musical traditions?
Yeah, it stretches you. You know, doing things that you've never done before. It's terrifying. And then once it's over, you feel like, I just cheated death. 1, 2, 3, 4. After playing with Michael Jackson and going around the world for 10 years and then 3 years with Jeff Beck, I decided it's time to do my own music. And I had 2 records out by that time. One of the guys that made a film showed me how to do it, and I became completely obsessed. And now I have probably 3 hours of film I could play to. So then I got a motorhome and went around America doing the film show, and you know, I've done a million different projects since then, but even if I'm doing band projects in Europe and the booking agent can't book a night with the band, they can always send me.
Okay, yeah.
Just one person, I'm self-contained.
recently conducted a workshop at a music high school. What do you believe is the key to motivating young musicians?
I think the best thing that I can do is inspire them. It's in the beginning I used to try to teach scales and arpeggios and all the technical parts, but I think it's just a lot more entertaining, and I get a lot better feedback if I just play, talk about sounds, talk about inspiration and techniques, and answer questions about my career. And that seems to work for people. So they can aspire to do the same if they're crazy enough. I used to ride my bicycle down to a record shop once a month when I got my allowance, and I would get the Guitar Player magazine. GIT at that time advertised for a weekend symposium that they were doing, and I thought that was the most exciting thing in the world. At the end of the seminar, I took a test to try to get into the school, and I failed. They said, "You're not quite ready for the school," so they sent me home to study with a local jazz player named Peter Sprague for 6 months. He kicked my ass. It was really difficult. I was just barely ready for the school after 6 months, and I took a test and got in at that one. It's interesting in schools. The teachers obviously have a lot to give, but also there's several students that I went to school with that I got a lot from the students as well.
You think they're ready?
Yeah! Doing something right.
You guys ready? This one's called Abbey Road is Calling Me Home Again. Don't you know, baby, don't you know, baby, Abbey Road is calling me home again. Abbey Road will always be there. Abbey Road is calling me home again. Will always be there. Abbey Road will always be there. Thank you so much, guys. We got one more for you, all right? Jennifer, thank you very much for coming over here.